Hey, welcome. It's Walker here, coming to you live from the middle of nowhere, New Mexico. Burning some black sage. Got a little pile together here of my oracle decks, and I want to try something new. So I turned chat off so I can kind of experiment with a new way of doing my sign pulls. Past couple weeks, I've been doing them in chunks because I found it sort of jarring to go from one to the other. And now I don't know, I don't know if that works for me either. So what I'm going to try to do is a live pull for every sign using only these oracle decks and make it a mini. All right. Everything is pre-shuffled here, so let's get going. Hope everyone's doing all right. I'm doing good. Okay. Make sure I got my 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome. I'm not going to go in order. Just make it random. Okay, first up, we got Libra. So this will just be for the week ahead. It'll be general. It should be a mini. I'm going to make it short. Let's see what we got here. What should I do with this one? Oh. Oh. Say yes to romance this week. If you're feeling like you're in love or you're in a new relationship, or even if you have a crush and you're starting to connect with someone and you feel the connection is there and it makes you feel a little wild and it makes you feel like quitting your job and running off into the sunset. It's saying, don't quit your job and run off into the sunset, but say yes to love, say yes to romance. And if this is someone that you've sort of connected with, but it never got fully rolling, it says kind of hang in there, because if you move on right now, it will be something that you regret. With sea urchin in reverse, it warns you about being too overprotective of your energy when it comes to love, but being protective of your energy when it comes to anything that makes you feel like you're wasting your time or that it's a failure or that makes you feel guilty. So stay away from anyone who makes you feel guilt or shame this week. Do go boating. Do allow yourself to feel romantic. Do allow yourself to be wild if there is a new relationship. Don't worry about the end all be all and making everything okay for everybody else and making everything be about spirituality. Like, you can be wild. You can enjoy someone that you're in love with and keep your eye on the prize and keep working. So even if you feel very, very passionately about this new start, it's also telling you to be practical. And if you have to, what? Yeah, if you feel like it's time to go on an excursion with your loved one this week, it might be a really good time to do it. Be near water. Be beautiful. If you're with someone that's beautiful, celebrate them for being beautiful. Okay. I'm going to leave that there for Libra and move on. And I'll put timestamps in the comments down here as well. That over there, put this over here. Okay. Pisces. Your turn, Pisces. Should I put this where you can actually see it, maybe? Oh. Wolf again. Cute. Okay. Wait. This might not be general. This one might be random specific. Okay. This could be someone who is kind of coming to terms with, or you might be making peace this week with yourself and your expectations when it comes to someone either in your family or your friend group or someone you are trying to connect with that was pretending to understand you and kind of nodding along and being like, oh yeah, I totally get it. But they don't. So if you're someone who is in charge of other people at work and you have a new hire or an understudy or something like that, and you can kind of see that they're like nodding along, or you're a teacher and you can see that the class is kind of nodding along but not really getting it and not really making the connections, or the synapses that needs to connect is not quite happening there. Don't let them sweep it under the rug or dust it off like it doesn't matter. If you're a teacher, there's something that they need to understand about the foundation of it. Maybe you could, to connect with them, tell them why it's important to learn this, something like that. But don't sweep it under the rug if there's somebody who's not quite getting it, especially if you're teaching them and it's a new job, or there's danger, or it's just really important that they get the details right. And if you're feeling non-confrontational, just decide right now that you're going to connect in a kind, loving way. And there's something about grief here. And what is that? It's about having to have faith in yourself, trust in yourself, in your skill set, that when the time is right, you'll know what to do, but that you can't necessarily rely on other people to see your beauty or to get you right now. And that's not necessarily what you need to explain. Like, they don't need to understand you or who you are or where you're coming from, just what you're teaching, what the wisdom is, and why it's important. So you can leave yourself or your persona out of this very important lesson while connecting from a heart space of care and compassion. So if it comes time for you to walk away, the students can take over, or the trainee can do the job correctly, and you can relax. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to leave that there. Let me move on to the next one. Taurus, your turn. Ooh, I just got chills. This is a really good time for you. As far as it's almost like networking that you've already done. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay, this is different. Okay. This might be a very specific message, but it's for somebody who's kind of realizing that there was somebody in their family, maybe a parental figure, or like their whole family, that constantly treated them like the black sheep. Like, you are the black sheep of the family, and everybody knows it, and like everybody agreed to that. And there's a truth that you're understanding about that, that causes you to put an end to it. It reignites your lust for life, because there was a time period where, I hate to say it, but you didn't even know what to live for anymore. And I'm feeling like it was a direct, God, I can't even get this to stand. It was a direct result of the people that you were surrounding yourself with, or who surrounded you. It's reminding me of this time. I used to wait tables back in the day, and there was this nice little breakfast place called Oli's in Alameda. They had the best waffles, and I was serving breakfast one day, and there was this big group, like a big family, and there was like 7 of them, and there was one girl, and everyone was making fun of the one girl. And guess what? The one girl was like the prettiest one. She was obviously the kindest one. She had good manners. She was beautiful. She was kind. She was well mannered. You can tell that there was more of a sophistication there with her. And I could see that this had been kind of probably this girl's whole life being picked on by all these people, and you could tell that it was at a base level, even with her parents there and grandma and auntie, that it was a jealousy. There was a jealousy there. That's what all the jokes were about, or the putting down, or that's never gonna work, the dream killer type energy. Look at his face. Look at that cantankerous son of a bitch. Oops, sorry. But it's about ending loyalty or commitment with somebody who is constantly worried. What about this? What about that? You can't do this. It's like whoever these people are, they're not as smart as you, they're not as courageous as you, and they're not as capable as you. So there's something about this week. It happens. Someone's going to try to make you feel ugly or make you feel less than. And I want you to remember this moment. There are people who will live their entire lives delusional about how petty and wicked they are, all off some jealousy. And that's the truth. And if you have to tell somebody that, you tell somebody that. If you have to say something about it this week, say something about it. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Yeah, this is reigniting your passion after getting away from people who are trying to drag you down with them. Don't sleep on yourself. If you feel a momentum, keep going. If you feel like networking, network. But if the idea of having to deal with some sort of bureaucracy this week makes you want to jump off a cliff, metaphorically, you choose what makes you happy. Do you go the quick way or the pretty way? You go the pretty way. You smell the roses. You remember that your entire existence can be joyful and happy and exciting. But you might have to say goodbye to some relationships that are dragging you down based on jealousy. So if someone tries to make you feel dumb or ugly this week, it's because they feel dumb and ugly and they're projecting onto you. That doesn't mean that you should let it go and walk away. Say something. Say something and then walk away. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. Okay, Cancer, your turn. Octopus again. Ooh. Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. I love that. Cancer, you're like finally cutting ties with a karmic relationship from your past that was trying to come back and have like a do-over to get you back into a cycle that's already repeated itself at least once, because it's like that Lady Gaga saw the Bad Romance. You had to put up your armor. You had to walk away. And because you did that, you get freedom. You freed yourself from self-doubt, which it's like you building bridges between your heart and your soul and your mind to move forward from something that you had to put boundaries up against. So it's probably someone that came in and hurt you, and then you forgave them and took them back, and then they hurt you, and then you forgave them and took them back, and you're always the one to forgive. And there's a new way of living where you free yourself from having to be the one. Pegasus and freedom here. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Something was dragging you down big time. Something was really, really dragging you down. Hold on here. There's some sort of a transition here. So I feel like it's not just a breakup. It's like a breaking up and a moving away. Moving away from conflict. Someone that was pretending to love you, but they were just in competition with you. And that's why you kind of didn't see it coming, or it didn't really make any sense to you. Why were they in competition with you? I don't know. I don't think that they are as smart as they think they are, whoever it is. So, congratulations if you're feeling like breaking up with someone this week and moving away and it feels right and it's like you can't do anything else and you already know. Choose freedom. Don't go back. Don't take back another apology. If someone shows up with another apology, it's like another, again, like a fucking again, no. Freedom. Break up. Bye-bye. See you in the next life. Maybe they've grown up. Maybe they'll grow up by then, because I don't see that happening this time. Yeah. Judgment. You make that final call and you move away out of the storm, out of the danger that this person obviously presents to either your heart or your mind. This is freedom. Pegasus is freedom. And that belongs to you. So congratulations. All right, Cancer. Move on to the next one here. Yeah, so for Cancer, the best thing to do would be to either hang out with, if you still have grandparents around that you love, talk to them, visit them, be around the family that makes you feel loved and welcome and warmed and at home. Okay? And if that's not it, go fishing. If you love to go fishing, go fishing. If that's not it, get out your paints and focus on art. It'll help you through those moments where you want to run back, but you already know you shouldn't. Oh yeah, I gotta pick the sign. Aries. Okay. Oh. Okay. You're going to get a message this week, and it's going to be a testament to yourself of how far you have come, because normally it would have set you off. Normally you would have been ready to retaliate or bounce back with some sort of ferocious energy. Like someone, you really want to tell them the truth about themselves, something like that, and you decide not to. You decide to just kind of let it go, focus on something else, not losing your temper because you realize that it just ends up draining you. And it seems to pop up right when you're doing really well, when things are going great for you, when you've put up your boundaries. And it could be that if someone ghosted you, all of a sudden they want to come back because you're not chasing them. Someone wanted to make you jealous and it just made you walk away. Someone was trying to be cruel to you, and instead of fighting back, you're going to turn around and walk the other way. You're not going to match their energy. You're not going to go tit for tat. You're not going to fight back because that's what they want. This person's like an energy vampire, and they don't really understand that they're kind of being puppeted by something else that's a darker energy. In the lower frequencies, you could say that some people describe it as, and it's just not where you are, it's just totally beneath you. But it's a double-edged sword because it kind of irks you, like you want to say something. She's thinking about turning around. She's thinking about turning around. Don't turn around. Let it go. Let it go. You might feel like it's not courageous to do that, to not stand up for yourself and go full scorched earth, but it's saying that it won't be an advantage for you to do that. Yes, keep your boundaries up. I mean, don't turn your back on someone with a knife. But if you can avoid the knife fight altogether, all the better. So look forward to not losing your temper and letting something go. That actually saves you a lot of time and effort and energy. Bottom line here. Yeah. That's interesting that that's in reverse. Before, you would have saw that person or this situation as an adversary that you had to strike down. You would have seen that as courageous, and now you're viewing your own courage in a different way, where you have the courage to let it go and to walk away, to cut your losses. Because it's their loss, really, especially if it's someone who ghosted you and they expected you to run right back. And when you didn't, there might be some sort of a blowback. And they're going to say something that they know will set you off, and you're not going to let it bother you. You've transcended all of that. You can't dwell with that person where they are in their mind right now. It's not a match, which is why it feels weird to you, and it's going to feel good this time to let it go and to walk away. Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave that there. Okay, Leo, it's your turn. Oh. Oh boy. Hold on. Need a clarification here. Elephant twice. That's interesting. Spaceship. Caretaker of an elephant. Elephant. Mini museum and Seven of Swords, which could represent some sort of deception or betrayal, going behind your back, trying to stab you in your back. With worry. The elephant in the room. It's the elephant in the room. And you're not going to be able to heal until it's addressed. And caretaker of the elephant, which would be what? An elephant trainer? A circus ringleader? The elephant in the room about a ringleader. Spaceships. Yeah, the Super M song in my head where they're talking about, yeah, we deliver every time, catch me in the lanes driving spaceships. So what's the elephant in the room here? Because it's something that you're going to have to be a little less than civil about. Maybe you're very calm, accommodating, and it's asking you to step out of your polite cordialness to... Oh, there's the Three of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Hold on. This might be very specific. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the elephant in the room was wig. Someone who wears a lot of wigs or who likes wigs or who changes their hair a lot is... This is super lame. I'm sorry, but someone, if you're in a committed relationship and someone's trying to like steal your man, or you see someone flirting with them, you say something. You say, "Excuse me, who do you think you're talking to?" It's something like that. Or if you have a crush on somebody and you feel like they have a lot of options, now might be the time to have the foresight to kind of swoop in and say, "Hey, I feel very strongly about you. I could see us together. I tried to let you go, but I can't let you go." So this has got to be like a relationship that you still feel very strongly about. Or if someone left you for a karmic relationship and you still feel like you're very much in love with that person, it's like, should you say something if this is... Oh my God. If you're like, yeah, that's my mate. That's my soulmate. That's my twin flame. However you want to say it. That's my consort. It's like you're almost not able to move forward because you feel like there's someone else with your mate. Do they feel the same way? Oh. Okay, well, they're even more sure than you are that they made a mistake. Like they are way even that, yeah. They're beyond understanding that they made a mistake and that they left the love of their life. The Emperor and the Empress are not together anymore. And whoever you're dealing with understands that they were listening to friends that they shouldn't have been listening to. that were causing conflict because they wanted to break you two up. Why? Is this the oldest thing in the book? Like this, it can't be that simple. Yeah. Yeah. Is there a future here? Is the elephant in the room that you're still in love with each other? I feel like you're kind of okay alone, but you're still in love with them. They're not okay. They're not going to be okay until they're back with you. So it's up to you. It's like, what should you do here? Up and down, slow poke. It's not my answer. What the... I can't. I hate to be the one to tell you this, Leo, but I think you're going to be reunited this year with someone that you can't get out of your mind and you can't get out of your heart, that deep down inside you know is your soulmate, and deep down inside they know they screwed up. They didn't... It was a loveless relationship. It was a loveless relationship. And the reason why you can't let it go is because you still love them and you can still see yourself with them. And addressing the elephant in the room, I don't think is with them. It's with yourself. Did I finally get there? Yeah. Intuitively, you know that to be as happy as you can be in this life, it includes that person. Even if they make you crazy, even if they make you wild. So if you all haven't been together for a long time and it's coming back, and you are with someone and you see someone trying to swoop in, roar, be wild, say, no, that's my man, that's my woman, step off. But follow your intuition. This should only be confirmation. All right, Leo, I'm going to let that go. Go on to the next one. Okay. We've got Gemini up next. Gemini, it's your turn. Grab a different deck here. So Gemini, what's going on with you this week? What to look forward to? What to watch out for? Oh. Hey. This is for a very creative Gemini. I got good chills. Hold on, let me see here. Off again. You're not feeling very capable. You're not feeling very creative. You're not entirely sure which way to go. Maybe even feeling irritated or aggressive, but there's something to look forward to. Whoever you are, you're going to be reimbursed or awarded for something that you already created or you already did that you forgot about. So it's like if you were a writer, someone wants to maybe use one of your videos or your posts or your songs, or it's like if you're a songwriter and you used to do jingles, something like that, they want to buy it from you. It's something that you like already did that you forgot about. Oh, this is something that you did as a fun project with one of your friends when you were fed up with whatever else you were dealing with in life, and you got together to do an art project or a song about or it's a kid's song, or you wrote a kid's book for like a nephew or a niece, and it somehow got out into the world. And someone who, yeah, someone who is either royalty or they're very famous or they're well known in whatever field it is, they're going to come in and offer you a lot of money for this. They love whatever it is you do, or whatever it is that you didn't think twice about. They're going to come in and either offer to give you a lot of money or share with you that you changed their life for the better, that you saved their life somehow. So if it's not a lot of money, it's the kind of adoration that brings in money. But I feel like you're going to get paid for something that you already did. Aquarium. Elf. It's like Christmas is going to come early for you this year after a really hard week where you feel like, is anything worth it? Was it all for nothing? The universe is going to drop some money or abundance or exposure right into your hands. And what's with this love here? Oh, wow. Yeah, it propels you forward with your hopes and your dreams in expansion. It's money. They're going to pay you for something you already did. It's like a jingle, but they want to use it for a commercial. And then that commercial gets popular. And then someone else wants you to write a jingle. And it's something that you could do in your sleep that you didn't even really consider to sell. And someone's just like, I want to buy this from you. Yeah, don't get in your head about it. It's fate. It's fate. If the universe wants to drop something into your lap when you're feeling a little unsure of which way to go, remember it's your ship's coming in, just in a way that maybe you didn't even conceive, but it's yours. You built it, you worked for it, you made it. So look forward to, you're going to see it as like a miracle or something. Look for synchronicities because it's going to show up right after that. All right, Gemini. That's awesome. I'm excited about that. So if you're not feeling confident, don't worry. If you're feeling a creative block, don't worry. You're going to come through for yourself because you already did it. You've already worked on it. It's already been released. But it didn't occur to you that that's something that would be so loved. It could be something that is so small, but that people just embrace, or the younger generation embraces. Maybe you released it 10, 20 years ago, and all of a sudden it's got like a new life, like the Toto song, you know what I mean? So look forward to that, Gemini. Unexpected funds from something that you already worked on that brings love or happiness or inspiration to somebody very high up or actual royalty. Cool. All right. Let me get a drink. I'll be right back. Okay, Aquarius next. I got a weird feeling. Wow. It's like out of nowhere, you find joy, happiness. Out of nowhere, you find renewed energy and excitement. All of a sudden, you feel ready to acknowledge that you did it, like you made it. There's something about you where you can step out of the mundane moments of life and really celebrate yourself. How far you've come, and that you have nothing to fear. So if you're wondering if the business that you've been working on is going to be successful, it will. If you're an entrepreneur, it's a brilliant idea. Keep working, don't stop. With the 10 of Wands, it's assured success. And if you feel like this is going to kill me, I can't do it, you can. I tell you, you can. You're almost there. It's like one more step. One more step. You're almost there. Don't give up now. Not this week. Communication's going to come in about, hold on, let me pull on that. Let me just be nosy. It's like you live again. You're reborn. Death. Lover's reverse. Star reverse. Wait, is this? It is upright. Huh. Death of struggle. Death of relationships that don't choose you back. Death of having to be defensive no matter what you say and no matter where you go, and feeling misunderstood. Or like you have to persevere and it's not getting you anywhere. You're going to see those results this week. If it feels weird, if it feels scary, if it feels like a little bit uneasy, but you know you're on the right track and you know you've been following your dreams and working towards something, you're going to have tangible results. Communications coming in. You'll be resurrected, reborn, a phoenix from the ashes. Everything that tried to tear you down is only building you up. So trust that your inner voice will always guide you correctly. Keep going, keep going. You have the King of Wands. You have the Prince of Wands. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. This is all beautiful. It's way more beautiful than you think it's going to be. If you feel a hesitation, trust that you're going in the right direction, that you're exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be there. So, bottom line here. Keep a diary. Take notes. Take note of your inclinations, your feelings, and your intuition. If there are moments where you feel like you can't do it, you can. You already know. And if that's not it, it's reminding you to go back to a diary from when you had just started or when you were just learning, to remind yourself how powerful you are now compared to where you were before, when it's like everything you'd loved or everything you'd worked for turned to dust. Everything you knew to be true was not, and you still rose up. Like, you're going to be the last one standing. You're going to watch all your enemies crumble into dust, to be super over dramatic about it. And it might come sooner than you think. So don't give up now. This is completion. This is alignment with your hopes and your dreams. It's going to feel burdensome, like the responsibility is too much, like you can't handle it, but you can. If anybody can do it, it's you. So look forward to happiness and peace, okay? Because that's what you have coming to you. All right, Aquarius. Don't forget how powerful you are, period. Lightseer's deck for the next one. Love this deck by Miss Chris Sam. Oh. Sagittarius. Time for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if your sun sign doesn't resonate, go check out your moon sign, rising, Venus. You never know. Okay. Okay. Oh. You feel defeated by something. You feel in the dark or depressed, like you're sinking into sort of a depression, but you're not. But you won't, because you're going to be saved by the bell somehow. What does that mean? Saved by the bell somehow. Saved by love. Saved by love. Aw. I don't know if you know this, Sagittarius, but there's a very powerful woman who loves you very, very much and who wants to tell you how beautiful you are and how special you are and how there's no one like you in the whole world. Do you know this person? Oh. Yeah, you know this person. And if this is reverse the role, but you miss them terribly. You feel like they were taken from you, or there was a betrayal, or the worst thing of all, that you betrayed them, like to you, that you couldn't forgive yourself, or reverse it, that they can't. If you have Leo in your chart, check that out. That was about the elephant in the room being that you're still in love with each other. It's too burdensome for them to... Oh. They felt like they had to put boundaries up against you, or you felt like you had to put boundaries up against them because they were being deceitful. They weren't being honest. It was always... There was something that... What am I missing here? Oh my God. They feel like you broke their heart beyond repair. But yet here they are, still longing for you and wanting to talk to you and wanting to connect with you. I feel like you're both broken heart, like you've both given up hope. You both accepted that it's never gonna happen. And whoever you're thinking about, Sagittarius, it's like, if you're not the one that's sinking into deep depression about betrayal with regret, as far as this relationship, they see you as the happiest they've ever been. Like, what's the point of even... This is them being honest with themselves. What's the point of even trying to be happy if I can't be with you? It's like they feel like, oh boy, they kind of feel like there are no other options. They love you. They love you. There's so much love here. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So if you're feeling like proverbially throwing yourself off a cliff and ending it all because the heartbreak is too much, the grief, the pain, the betrayal, maybe you were the one who caused the ending and you regret everything. If that's not it, they do, because they miss their soulmate. They miss their best friend. They miss the one that makes them happy. They miss the one that makes everything make sense, that makes the world beautiful, that makes them feel alive. Should you guys just get back together? Like, I'm sorry, what is this? If you two are soulmates and it's like the entire world is against you two getting together, or the odds are against you in every way, it's saying that that might be the test to y'all's love for each other. Not that everything seems wrong, so you shouldn't be together, but that you love each other so much that you would fight through every obstacle that there is that's coming between you two. All the cups. I've seen every cup. I've seen every cup. All the love, all the feelings. It's fate. Sagittarius. Don't give up hope now. Or if you already gave up hope a long time ago, get ready to hear from someone that wants to finally admit that they can't live without you and they don't want to. You're their joy. You're their happiness. You're the one. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. It's like the song No Ordinary Love. This is no ordinary love. Y'all have been together in past lives. You already know each other. I feel like you're already feeling each other. And the lack and the loss of each other is it's too much for both of you. It's too much. It's not right. You can't live that way. You can't live that way. So I don't know, be open to miracles. Capricorn. I just did a big block of Capricorn readings and some difficult energy there. But nothing that Capricorn can't handle, of course. Oh, there's octopus again. Legs, legs, legs. I mean, legs, legs, legs. Legs like Naomi Smalls. Protect your legs. Cover up your legs. Ensure your legs. I'm talking about well. This is okay. This is just a basic kind of mundane. Wait, let me not say that. Before I say that. Night vision goggles. Daydreamer. Okay. Okay. So this is just kind of a mundane warning here. If you're working on something, this is OSHA. This is OSHA. This is OSHA. So what would that be? Safety first, night vision goggles. If you're going to be working on a project, put on your safety goggles. If it's something that it's probably fine and you do it all the time, put on your night vision goggles. Put on your steel-toed shoes. Cover up your legs. That's what I was hearing. Cover up your legs. If you're going to mow the lawn, you put on steel-toed shoes or something. You wear jeans. What is this message? If you're going to go for a hike or a walk, cover up. The weather might change. It's something like that. Yeah. Safety first. Cover up your legs. Wear safety goggles. Watch out for falling rocks. Watch out for falling the world. Where is everyone? So it could just, yeah, really. It's just that mundane message. You get bored one of these days. Seriously, this is it. You get bored one of these days and you decide to tinker around with something. Put on your safety goggles, put on jeans, put on the steel-toed boots. Even if it's only a job that'll take 5 minutes. It's going to be that 5-minute job that sends you to the hospital. Cover up your legs. Safety first. Don't let OSHA be coming around. I'm seeing that sign where it's like it's been 256 days since an accident. Well, it's going to be 0 if you're not completely and totally paying attention to everything you do in a moment when you're tinkering around with a project or an invention or a DIY home improvement project. It's not worth the hospital visit. It's not worth the swollen ankle or the broken toe. Or the eye patch. It's okay. Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. And if that doesn't resonate, I've got about 6 Capricorn readings that I just did this weekend. Check that out. Also, your moon, rising, and Venus signs can be a game changer. It was for me when I started learning more about my birth chart. I'm glad that I did. Okay, Virgo, your turn. right. Let me show you. Oh. I'm smiling. I wish you could see my little face. I love this already for you. So there's a chance for you this week to be in kind of divine service to the world. And in return, it's like an angel's, okay, this is what I'm saying, like a hidden angel walking around pretending just to be someone else, or pretending to be a homeless person or something like that, sees you do a good deed just out of nowhere. And it's almost like a miracle, an immediate miracle that you get in return for being a kind person to someone that it's like everyone else is ignoring. Everyone else is ignoring. You're not ignoring. You see it. You talk to them. You say, hello, how are you? You give them something. You give them the time of day. You help someone that's feeling depressed. You share your light. It's like you come into the room, you sit next to someone at the doctor's office or on a plane, and they're having a really hard time. And you get a chance to really be in the moment and just be yourself. Your kind, loving self. What fell here? What's this? Oh, man. It's someone that it's everyone else is judging. Someone whose life has kind of fallen apart. Like, I'm just seeing that it's literally something like that. It's a wealthy person who's pretending to be poor, who sees you do some sort of a kind deed for someone, and you're not going to realize it, but they're going to give you a huge donation, or they're going to drop a miracle in your life because you didn't do what everybody else did. You didn't just walk by and, oh, well, this is the way the earth is. This is the way the world is. No, you didn't do that. You gave. You paid attention. So it was either an earth angel in disguise or an earth angel saw you do a kind deed where you were able to be of service somehow. And if it's literally just you give your last $5 to someone who you know needs it more than you because you've got another paycheck coming or something, or it's you're able to buy lunch for someone that you see is hungry or starving, and whatever it is, it does not go unnoticed. It is seen by someone who is in high authority, either spiritually or literally. And so the outcome is what? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's someone who's actually very powerful, who's playing the devil's advocate to kind of see where people are or where society is. It's like their job. You know, like they sit in the gutter, or they put themselves in a dire situation to see if there's any kindness left in the world, and they see it in you. So it's almost like not just you are blessed, but your entire family. they literally heal you. If there's an affliction that you're dealing with, all of a sudden you like wake up one day and you feel better. You feel healed. Whatever it is, it's gone. And you find out that your bank account starts getting bigger and bigger, or whatever abundance means to you, where you have enough and you are enough and you never want for anything else ever again, because you are in the moment. You didn't get distracted. So what could the distraction be that might distract you from that? Oh, trust, where you're like, no, I'm not going to get next to that person. He might hurt me. You're going to be in the moment, follow your intuition, follow your compassion, because that's going to be a miracle for someone else that day. And it will be noticed by your higher power, their guardian angels, and you will be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. All right, Virgo, so look forward to that. Okay, I'm going to let that one go and move on to the next. That's really beautiful. Congratulations on being a good person, Virgo, because rarer than would like to admit. Okay, here we go. So we got Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. How are you? Oh boy, is this gonna be? I know I already feel like this is an adult reading. Sometimes I'm good, right now I'm not. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me about somebody. Somebody sees you. Somebody's got their eye on you. And I feel like you're going to actually let your defenses down and initiate a conversation with them, or someone's going to initiate a conversation with you. They've been noticing you. What's this? They know you through somebody. A friend of a friend, maybe? Or do you just have a lot in common? What's that? Let me see. You might be in hermit mode, and they know you're in hermit mode, and they are extremely attracted to you. They're very, very attracted to you, but they also respect you. So they they haven't said anything yet. It's almost like if they didn't respect you and who you are as a person, they would have already like hit on you or something. So if you see them as someone who is friendly, or who talks to a lot of people, or hits on a lot of people, or they're kind of flirtatious, but they're not with you, but you've kind of noticed them noticing, it's because they don't want to overstep any boundaries that they can see that you have set up around yourself to keep yourself protected. So if there's someone that you have a crush on and that Aaliyah song resonates for you, this could be you, or reverse the roles, but they don't want to leave you alone. They're just leaving you alone because they respect you, which kind of sounds counterintuitive there. Oh. They don't want you to forget about them, but they don't know what to say. It's like they don't know what to say, but they don't want you. They don't want to think. Oh, no, wait a minute. They don't want you. They don't want you to think that they're trying to come in and marry you and lock you away or be controlling or collect you for themselves or take away from your financial independence or your peace of mind. So this person sees you as someone who has chosen peace or tranquility, and they don't want to interrupt that. Are they interrupting that? No, not necessarily. I feel like you've got them on your mind too. So what should you do? Not to do. They're going to say something. I think they're going to say something. They're afraid to. So if you're wondering why they haven't said anything, it's because they're afraid that they're going to bother you or ruin your peace, or that you might get the wrong idea about what they want from you when they just really admire you. And yes, they're very sexually attracted to you, but they don't want you to think that that's what it's all about. They don't know how to say it. So what should you do if you feel attracted to them and you feel like you'll regret it if you let it pass you by? Remember that if something's truly for you, it will wait for you. This person is, I think they're kind of like madly in love with you right now. They're just absolutely enamored with you. They ain't going anywhere. And they would never force a decision on you. Is that what it is? Is it that simple? They know that you might not be in relationship mode. So they haven't said anything. But they feel like you're the truth. Like you are the truth. And they don't judge you. And they want to help balance out your life, not take it over. It's like maybe whoever this person is, when they walk in the room, they walk in the trap, take over the trap kind of thing. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to have like a superhero and a sidekick. They want a king and a queen. They want the adult relationship, yes, but they are absolutely willing to let you take as long as you need to be right there where you feel like it aligns with your life. And if it doesn't align with your life right now, they respect that. And maybe you can say something. Send them a message. If you feel like you don't want to let it pass by and they haven't said anything, and you already know they're afraid, and you already know that you're someone who's intimidating because of your presence or your power, say something. If you're like, I'm not afraid, I'm a Scorpio, maybe you have to be the one. You might have to be the one. But they adore you and they're attracted to you. But more than anything else, they respect you. And they see you as an honorable person who deserves peace and balance and alignment. So if you're feeling them, though, and they're feeling you, and you haven't been saying anything, and you feel like saying something, and you feel like this change could really do your life good, it will feel that way. It'll feel scary, of course, because it's new and it's real, and it means you have to be vulnerable. But if it's the truth, it's the truth. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So I feel like they do, and they really want to be that person for you. But not until you're ready. So if you are Scorpio, just let them know and they will be right there. Say yes or say no. They accept either answer and they'll keep on loving you and respecting you no matter what. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. Is that everyone? That's everyone. All right, you guys. I'll put some timestamps in the comments there. Thanks for watching. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.